Vick is one of the most controversial and revolutionary quarterbacks to ever play the sport. From his lightning speed and eye-dazzling big plays to the off-field issues and wrongdoings, there is no question of the impact of Michael Vick. And today, our story starts in June 26, 1980 in Newport News, Virginia. Here, Michael Vick grew up in a pretty tough neighborhood, and it was obvious that gangs and drugs was a common theme and common problem throughout this neighborhood. Despite this, Michael Vick's parents tried their best to not only keep him off the streets, but keep him on the football field where they felt he would have the most success in life. And from a young age, Michael Vick showed exceptional athletic ability. His father took on the role to not only train him, but to make sure that he stayed within that football industry. And where it all really officially began was his high school at Warwick High School. Here, Michael Vick emerged as a dual-threat quarterback known for his speed and arm strength. He led his team to numerous victories, attracting national attention from colleges all over the country. And of course, it was a no-brainer for Michael Vick to commit, and here he became one of the most highly recruited players to ever play for the School of Virginia. Now, Virginia is where things get sweet, and this is where Michael Vick becomes number 7. He chose to attend Virginia Tech in 1998, and where he redshirted his freshman year, it was no time to burst onto the scene in 1999, where he led the Hokies to an undefeated regular season, not only leading Virginia Tech to the national championship game, but he even finished 3rd in the Heisman Trophy voting in 1999. After a fantastic season, it was obvious Michael Vick had another step coming, and he continued to excel in 2000, setting multiple school records for touchdowns, passing yards, and rushing yards. And later this season, he declared for the NFL draft after his redshirt sophomore season. After a fantastic and outstanding college career, it was obvious who the best player in the country was at this point once again. The Atlanta Falcons selected Michael Vick 1st overall in the 2001 NFL Draft. Michael Vick became the first ever black quarterback in NFL history to be taken 1st overall. And this is where he revolutionized the quarterback position with his dynamic running ability. Not only was his scrambling an option to gain yards and extend plays, but he was able to design an offense through Michael Vick's legs, paving the way for guys like Cam Newton, Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray, Josh Allen, where you can base your offense off of the quarterback's legs and not just his arm. Known for bombing defenses for 40 to 60 yards plays at a time, Michael Vick's run with the Falcons was just as good as his college career. Here he led them to the AFC Championship and had one of the most historic playoff performances, taking down the Green Bay Packers in Lambeau Field. Michael Vick had just pulled off one of the greatest playoff performances in recent history. Now this is where things started to go downhill. After multiple playoff appearances and multiple Pro Bowls, it was looking as if Michael Vick would be getting a lucrative contract extension. But just as things got too good, they went downhill quickly. His career was interrupted in 2007 due to the involvement in illegal dogfighting. Here, Michael Vick was questioned and was on trial for a little over 6 months, and was even told federal agents that he had nothing to do with the dogfighting. After official investigation and an official court case, Michael Vick did end up pleading guilty, saying that he was involved with everything. And due to this vast mistake, Michael Vick was sentenced to 21 months in federal prison. And here, just as things looked like they couldn't get any worse, and looks like they couldn't get any better, things turned upside down for Michael Vick, but this time in a good way. 2009, Michael Vick was blessed with yet another opportunity to come back to the NFL, but this time with green and black. The Philadelphia Eagles took a chance on Michael Vick and allowed him to play backup quarterback to the Donovan McNabb. But this is where things got interesting yet again. He experienced a career resurgence, including a Pro Bowl season in 2010 with the Philadelphia Eagles, and yet again returning to the NFC Championship. Here, where he lost yet, it was still great to see someone make a comeback and make a name for themselves in the league. But after this season, Michael Vick just couldn't reach that 2010 magic yet again. A few seasons bad with the Philadelphia Eagles, and they eventually released him in the 2012 season. And after that, Michael Vick pretty much bounced around the league until eventually retiring with the Steelers in 2017. Now, Michael's career is one of the most upside down and wild careers we've ever seen. From somebody that genuinely had generational talent and was even able to display that. But with such a short period of time in the display, we will never actually know what Michael Vick could have done had he not made that wrong decision in making the dogs fight. Now, of course, Michael Vick did leave the game with a legacy. Finished his career with over 22,000 passing yards and 6,000 rushing yards. And since, he's become an advocate for animal welfare and has worked to rebuild his image on and off the field. Michael Vick now lives a life completely different from the one he once did. It's safe to say that he has become a better person and for sure learned from his lessons. He will continue to be remembered for both his electrifying play and his off-field controversy. But my question is to you, what do you think he should be remembered for more? Dogfighting or having that dog in him? As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. Until the next time, peace.